Yeah, you
Blood
back at the vagina
farts.
hour, where we sit here discussing all the coolest vaginas we've ever seen. I'm your host, Lionel.
And I'm Diamond Dave here to wow you with my stupid shenanigans. Bro, what's
Yeah,
up with
can
that
we
dude?
talk about that fucking idiot for 2 seconds?
Do you follow him on Facebook and you see his
The
his
fuck
normal posts?
going on with David Lee Roth?
Bro, he just he'll post like music songs. I don't know what songs they are, if they're an artist that he's working with, whatever, but then he'll just dance in front of them or do stupid things and like really terrible acting. It's and
I'm gonna pull it up.
I always go for the comments. I always like expect to see
Okay,
people be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
oh,
And
they
be like,
love
"Oh
him.
my god, bro, you're in such good shape. Wow, you're so crazy. I love that dancing." And it's like he's not really dancing. He's just being an idiot. I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck's up with
just
him.
let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, Sammy Hagar's doing that tour, and they were like, "Are you gonna bring David Lee Roth on the tour?" And he's like, "No, bro, you kidding me?" He's like, "I fucking done that once before. I know how that ends up." Yeah,
I'm
getting
gonna play
punched.
this. I don't know if we'll get popped to call us for it.
I don't think so. I feel like YouTube would be like, "I don't even know what this is, what to make of this."
Yeah,
But yeah,
like,
this is
what
his
is this?
newest one.
Fucking diarrhea? This is David Lee Roth. He just posted it 2 days ago.
Go back to the island, boy.
What is this? What the fuck am I watching? I seriously, like, that popped up and I was like, "Oh, yeah, he released a new song or something." No, it's
He
just
does
him
think he
being
is the biggest Renaissance man of time. He really is. He's full of himself. He thinks he's like spectacular, but it's like he's just an absolute
well,
mess. He
he's
was
lost his
really
mind.
cool. He was really fucking cool for like 10, 15 years and not so much anymore.
Let me see if I can find it. There was a video called David Lee Roth is Nuts. Uh, so this was Ping Trip. Ping Trip made this. He took the episode that he did the Joe Rogan podcast on, and he sat there and edited it to make him look worse than he was. Okay, it's not.
Out this side. Okay, cowboy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
You're not normal.
Come on. Laugh. Starting to fucking piss me off. It started off mean.
What's infuriating to me is that it doesn't resonate as being genuine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, P.
Almost
Fletch?
as like it's kind of like a bit of a shield.
Really? That pisses me off. Fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck what you think of me. I'm showbiz and I already know.
You're like constantly performative.
Oh,
Shut
yeah.
up.
Yeah, of course that's fucking
Knock it off.
Dave.
Can't you be genuine?
That pisses me off.
It sucks.
Fuck y'all.
Now you're getting a little crazy.
David Lee Roth lost his voice in 1993 or 4 when he was only 30 something.
Well, drugs and not practicing.
Yeah, well, it was mostly the drugs, but he's only 69. He hasn't been able to sing in so many years. Kiss kicked him off that final tour and said that he was too much of a fucking reliability. He did the residency in Vegas. He had to cancel that because he couldn't sing and everybody was complaining. Like, he's just fucking finished. But whatever he did drug-wise, he's fried, dude.
Yeah, he's really out there and zany and stuff like that. Like he's always been, but now it's translated over to his old age, so he just looks like an old crazy dude. Crazy thing is, Sammy Hagar's 76,
We're gonna have a real bad
and
He's
he's
great.
just he's in great shape,
First
singing
time
really, really good.
pulled
Like
the trigger on a
that
rifle
guy's almost
was in
80.
Newcastle, Indiana, when I was about 6
He's almost
years
80 and he's
Really?
old.
way
Yeah. Guy
light years
turned
ahead of
around, tried to run away, and all the bullets went in his ass.
But he lived.
No,
Jesus.
he's dead.
Ping
You
Trip
can
fucking
never
rules.
turn away your eyes.
I wonder how much money he's got left.
A lot.
Watch what'll happen.
That's crazy.
Woo, you better watch out.
You can't win.
Might kill you. Full disclosure. Ray and Stu and Carl and Louise and Bobby and Noah and Joshua and Tina, they're dead. It's mind blowing.
Jamie killed him.
So dumb. I love this.
I'm still alive.
Jesus Christ, we gotta get on the ball.
Trick or treat.
Wow!
Yeah, that was Pink Drip. But yeah, there was a video where it just highlighted him literally saying a joke and laughing to himself. Like he is fucking gone. That dude
Yeah,
is.
I don't find him to be
he's never
entertaining
coming back.
anymore.
What happened?
I don't find him to be entertaining anymore.
Nah, man, he really sucks, and it sucks too because when he left Van Halen, he had some real fucking bangers of songs.
Yeah,
Like Ripper's a fucking awesome album, and then the DLR album from 2003 is really good. With
no,
John
that's early. That's like 98.
99, I think. Yeah, you might be right, but still, it's
It is
a good fucking album. And then you
that's
just
a banger too. But you can hear his voice is a little gone on there.
Yeah.
Plus, that's what they did in the 90s too. Me Wise Magic. That's a banger.
Yeah. There was that video I showed you. Oh, let's see. I should pull it up. I do not like fucking donuts.
I just keep looking at myself. I'm rocking the number one dad shirt. You think you're number one? It's go time. Mendelbaum.
I don't know if you didn't know about this, and I was surprised, but there's a lot of people who don't know about this.
Dimebag is like, Ingve, man, you want some of these donuts? He's like, what do you mean here, donuts?
No, I don't eat donuts.
Dimebag's like, here, man, have a donut. He's like, well, I don't want no fucking donuts.
I don't like fucking donuts, all right? Hostile.
You know, dude, and he got so angry over not accepting donuts.
He likes donuts, though.
No, I don't want
Pantera fans.
fucking donuts. No, I don't want fucking donuts. Jesus Christ, what a fucking... I found that online, and then I sent it to you last night. You were like, I've never seen this.
No, it's hysterical because he's so angry over nothing. It's like, bro, it's a fucking donut. Maybe he was mad that part of it was missing. Like maybe he was expecting the donut center too.
Fucking donuts.
I mean, sometimes I don't eat donuts either. I just stack them. I try to see how many I can stack on my dick.
On your dick, yeah. Well, of course, ring toss.
Yeah, I usually got to cut one donut in half long ways, and that's pretty far. That's how far I get.
I don't like donuts at all.
No. The fact that donuts are like a breakfast thing, you're eating cake in the morning. Donuts are kids that like didn't fully grow up and they're adults now, so they're like, oh, I'm gonna have cake for breakfast. I want 5 donuts. I want Boston cream. Like donuts are good like certain time of day, but I don't know, donuts in the morning, it's fucking gross.
Once in a blue moon, I like donuts, and there's a place out where we live called Curry Donuts, and they make
that sounds disgusting.
No, it's just the name. They make a fucking peanut butter Boston cream, and I love peanut butter, so that works.
So obviously I have those stupid dairy allergies, but there's a couple places that do vegan donuts by us they're banging. But the only thing is like vegan donuts are like more cake-like texture versus donuts how they're kind of fluffy and regular donuts, like, you know, when you're in the mood for like, I think a Boston cream would probably be my favorite, like a chocolate Boston cream.
I have to like look at the screen.
Anything that's filled like it's got semen, like that's my donut right there, you know. And plus that one doesn't have a hole in it, which means you can make a hole in it.
Dan, do you like fucking donuts? No, Dan,
I don't like fucking donuts.
Speaking of fucking donuts,
Won't be seeing a Hall & Oates reunion anytime soon. the duo behind some of your favorite songs from the 1970s and 80s, like Man Eater, Kiss on My List,
Wife
and Sarah
Beater.
Smile, not only are no longer a duo, they're not even friends. TMZ.
Man Chugger.
Wife beater is the funniest shit. I sent you this. I saw so.
Watch out, babe, he'll fuck you up.
Oh, here he comes.
It's just some dude in a stained wife beater, angry as fuck.
I was cleaning the cat boxes earlier, and there was one that had, for some reason, an ungodly amount of cat shit in it. I took a picture of it, and then I put the police logo on it. And I wrote their greatest hits and sent it to you. And you were like, "What the
You said
fuck?"
this to me. You should have taken. You should put Cat Stevens on that shit.
Fuck Cat Stevens. We don't
Cat
talk about it.
Stevens' greatest hits. You know, because it's literal cat shit.
She's oddly pretty, but also kind of looks like what's her name?
She looks like Syrian or something, but she looks mean as fuck.
She looks
Like
like
she would have no problem slicing somebody open.
She looks like Sigourney Weaver when she's the demon in Ghostbusters.
Sigourney Weaver? Oh,
See, Jacob Wasserman is here to explain what's going on. Jacob, Daryl Hall just filed a lawsuit against John Oates.
And one of the most interesting parts about it is the fact that it's kind of unclear what this lawsuit is about. We've been able to piece it together, just given an idea of some of the past lawsuits we've worked on, and by looking at the
Jacob Wasserman, he must be Filipino.
Under the court filings. But what's interesting is that it's under seal. So we're speculating that this could be over maybe.
He said something too about like Daryl Hall. He's like Daryl Hall.
Been on tour.
He's not the star, you know. He only plays guitar and sings. He doesn't write anything. And I was like, who cares? He sings some bangers, bro.
In a way that includes Daryl Hall. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. But I think a lot of people right now.
Listen, Hall & Oates is an okay band. They're not fantastic, but they're not terrible.
They have a lot of bangers. They were definitely a banger group.
The best thing that they ever did in their later years is when Daryl Hall had Live from Daryl's House.
That show just went back on.
Yeah, that's a banger of a show. The best episode is the one with Kenny Loggins. And then you find out that Daryl Hall is still singing everything in the original key of F, which is
all the dudes too in his band are so nasty. They'll come in and be like, "Oh, we're gonna do this song," and they'll be like, "Oh, we want to."
I guess not.
The band will be like, "Oh." He'll be like, "Oh, who's gonna get the harmonies and stuff like that?" You know, and the band will be like, "Oh, you know, I'll take a third, I'll take a higher fourth. Oh, don't worry, we'll figure it out as we go along." And like, they're just ridiculous fucking musicians. There's a funny episode where CeeLo Green's on, and they do "Forget You." Simon and Garfunkel were definitely a better duo, but Paul Simon on his own was way better. Solo career, Paul Simon.
Yeah, wow. Graceland.
Yeah, I seen Hall & Oates years ago, 2017, I think. Yeah, they were fucking banging. They were really, really fucking good. I was surprised. I mean, I knew they were going to be good, but
you know who the '90s fucking Simon and Garfunkel is?
Hold on, let me think.
Think about two guys who could just play together and they resonate well with each other. They're in a band, but
you're thinking of Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, Jerry have the best unplugged presence. They're fantastic.
I feel like there just was never another duo like Simon and Garfunkel. Like that's a very weird group. But yeah, the biggest thing with them, Brooks and Dunn,
Cowboy Magic,
Jerry and Lane.
Jerry and Lane were two of the greatest vocalists to ever really harmonize on each other, and it really reflects when they did MTV Unplugged because they didn't play for 2 years. By that point, live.
Yeah, they were harmonizing all over each other. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna put a higher third all over you. He's like, oh, give me a fifth, give me a fifth. Oh, give me a fifth of gum. Give me a fifth of gum. Yeah, Outkast is. I feel like kids these days don't know about Outkast and how banging they are. Outkast was fucking.
Daddy said a better
Odie.
Daddy said a better duo was Ron Jeremy and fucking Johnny Sins. What a fucking asshole.
John Jeremy.
Iconic duo, probably the best music duo of all time, just in terms of records and numbers that they've done are clashing with one another so fiercely.
Also shocking, just today, a judge granted Hall a...
Like, it's so shocking that two artists so big would fight. Like, that seems to be like 90% of the artists out there. They just don't get along.
Dude, the Who didn't get along for years. Remember? Didn't the Who break up for 15 years? They stopped.
I know. I know they didn't.
And they didn't pick up till like 98.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And then fucking John also died of. He was still doing cocaine at age 60. What a crazy dude! He's like, it just makes my fingers go so much faster when I play.
Why did you make him Jewish?
My fingers are so much faster when I play. Oi, give me another line.
It's making my fingers so fast.
Give me a speckle of coke. Give me a stickle of an
A
upper.
restraining order against Oates, Jacob.
It's interesting. I guess this
I wonder what the restraining order is, though. I mean, it's obvious. It's not a no contact.
John Entwistle died with coke and hookers in a hotel room. He was like
So then
60 years old too.
Dude, that.
You know, the chicks rolled up and they're like, "What the fuck? This dude's 60." He's like, "Yo, I got coke, ladies." And then he's playing bass real fast. Like, "Oh, this dude's cool as fuck."
What was his nickname? Thunderfingers? Thunder something?
Thunderfingers and Ox. Yeah, he had Thunderfingers as well. He was like one of the first dudes to do the 3-finger method. Yeah, if you ever pay attention to the bass lines in the back of famous Who songs, you'll start to realize there's like a crazy melody going on. And like, damn, I never even noticed that because it fits in so well. He's definitely an underrated bassist. He was the shit. He was so cool that at age 60, he was still doing coke with hookers in hotels. Let's cheers to John Entwistle and cocaine use at age 60. What an idiot. I'm sorry, that's so dumb.
I can't. I got a piece. I wonder what this restraining order is, though. Is this a no contact, which I don't think it is because they didn't say anything? Or is this that because, let's hypothetically say Daryl Hall owns all the fucking rights to the music, which I'm sure he does own a majority of it. Does that mean that John Oates can't go on tour and make money?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's a pretty interesting situation. I think it's pathetic. I think they're just a bunch of kids. Or, you know what? It's probably not even them. It's probably just one of them. Maybe fucking Oates sits outside of John's house and like, or Daryl's house and just throws rocks and shit. He's like, "Oh, I sing those songs. Fuck you. I want that shit. I want that money." He's like, "Leave me alone." He's like, "No, I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you, bro." Maybe he scuffs his kicks at the store.
I played mediocre guitar for years. What a fucking asshole.
What if he just constantly runs out of nowhere and scuffs up Daryl Hall's kicks? That's means for a fucking
pours Morton salt all over him.
Morton salt. That's a rally. That's a fight right there.
Sticking them Morton salt all over our sneakers.
Their last album, Hall vs. Oates,
was filed in Nashville, and it just really points to the animosity.
So let's talk about Oates' dope soul glow Jerry curl. It's ridiculous. Every picture he's got that dope shit.
And talked about how John Oates is not his creative partner, but rather his business partner. So clearly the two don't like each other, and I guess it's now getting pretty serious.
Together, they've recorded 21 albums. They were inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Hopefully, they can work out their differences. But Jacob,
so 21 albums, that does suck. That's a lot of albums, and they probably have like 21 songs that are really good.
I mean, I'm sure their greatest hits is fine, but
they have 21 albums and 18 songs in their greatest hits.
They got, so it's funny because James and I were just talking about this yesterday. The only thing that really probably revived their career was Vice City.
Yeah.
Because Vice City.
I don't think it really revived their career. They stopped for a really long time. So when they came back out and started touring again, people were pretty hyped up.
Sure, but Vice City did such a good job at preserving that music in that time. I'm sure it helped.
Yeah, but I'm sure it helped, but not that much. It was only one song on that soundtrack, and
still the greatest fucking soundtrack.
But I think you're out of touch.
Yeah, I'm out of touching on
it. But I'm giving you head when you're not around.
You're giving
hey, pussy,
dick, hot to the inch.
Why is it so hot?
Yo, your dick's mad hot, dog. I don't like that.
Oh, your dick's a hot dog? You got glizzy dick?
Grandpa, this is going on in your neck of the woods, so good luck with this shit, dude.
A decision over the state's controversial COVID quarantine regulations has been overturned following arguments heard in September. An appellate court ruled the state's commissioner of health is allowed to issue quarantine orders to control the disease. The ruling states the plaintiffs lacked standing in their complaint that the regulations overstepped the separation of powers. The decision comes after a lawsuit was filed against Governor Kathy Hochul and the Department of Health. The plaintiffs won that. Then State Attorney Letitia James appealed. The plaintiffs, including Republican State Senator George Borrello, now plan to take this to the state's highest court.
Hell yeah.
Man, she needs to choke on a big old dung.
I'll keep that up. I don't care. Congratulations to New York, I guess. You can now get forcefully put in a quarantine camp.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So good luck to you guys. Good luck to New
Yeah,
York.
that's when the right to bear arms becomes pretty important.
I say it all the time. I have a gun for every room and the car. So
well, I don't have a gun because I'm in an apartment tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next week I'll be in the house, so I'm gonna start looking for a gun. I want a rifle though, but that's like the worst thing to have for home defense. Because like I want to like take it out and shoot and do target practice and stuff.
Why is that bad for home defense?
Because I want something like quick that I can like a shotgun would be best for home defense.
They're quick. They're quick if you're quick. It's up to you. That's all it is with guns. It doesn't matter the gun. It's up to you.
I would definitely spend time like loading that shit as quick as I can just to see how fast I can be loaded with. Have the thing out and loaded in 20 seconds. But yeah,
my
actually,
favorite I have a Smith & Wesson MP2. It's like a shittier version of an M4. But my favorite thing on that is I brought a magazine that has unicorns and rainbows on it because I was like, damn, if anybody ever broke it, imagine getting clapped by the dude with unicorns and rainbows on his magazine or clip.
Clits.
Sorry, I was trying to read I was trying to read P. Fletcher's comment. I don't have my glasses, so I cannot fucking see within like an inch in front of me.
Wait, he doesn't have his glasses. He needs his glasses. After bees, I need my glasses.
P. Fletch, I'm sure that's what the law says. But if there's another type of COVID thing, they are going to overstretch their powers like the government does, and it is going to throw anybody who is a dissident, anybody who doesn't agree with them, into a camp. Anybody, it doesn't matter who the fuck you might not even have symptoms, you might not even be sick, but they will literally, that's what they're going to do. Fucking insans. I don't want
well, you know, as long as you got the vaccination, you're good, bro.
You want fucking donuts? Yeah, it's unfortunate about Ron DeSantis. I really had when he wasn't running. If he had just waited another 4 fucking years, it'd be perfect. He is a great governor, but he really stepped in way too quick and shot himself in the fucking foot on the way out. Because he's done. He's done. He might get reelected Florida governor again because they really like him, but he ran too quick.
Evening, I'm Febin Casterhoon. Investigators have released the names of the 2 people killed in that fiery crash at the Rainbow Bridge earlier this week. Niagara Falls police say Kurt and Monica Villani passed away. They were husband and wife, well-known and respected business owners on Grand Island. Our Jordan Johnson looks at the impact the Villanis made on their community.
The people who knew Kurt and Monica Villani say they were generous and caring Grand Islanders. In 2014, Channel 7 interviewed Kurt Villani during the Rock Out Hunger event, as he and his son donated turkeys to those battling hunger in Western New York. And 7 News was sent this statement on behalf of the family
I didn't even see that yet. Holy shit.
Lumber. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude to all that extended prayers, condolences, and well wishes. We are deeply touched. At this point, we are requesting privacy.
That's a huge issue right now with the Republican Party. Is there's so many dudes selling such good fucking promises of what they're going to do when I get into power, and they're all fucking shills, and they all fucking lie, and they all sign these really fucked up laws behind your back, and they all vote to send money to other countries, and you never really get anything. Like I said, good governor, and he has good intentions as governor, but he also signed a lot of real shit things that he doesn't even talk about. So
so we may begin the process of healing. In a 7 News Facebook post, nearly 200 comments came in honoring and memorializing the couple by saying that the family has been through so much the
Yeah, I
last
saw
couple of
that. Yeah,
years.
that's fucking
My thoughts
bullshit.
and prayers are with their family, friends, and the entire team at Gee's Lumber. Most wonderful giving people in Buffalo. This
Lumber?
is a true loss for the
Hey, work
community.
at fucking
My
Gee's
heart
Lumber.
breaks, my friend. You
Gee.
Gee's sounds like
Gee. Is that
Gee's,
close to the border, right?
Gee's Lumber, yeah. So Gee's Lumber sounds like what a Canadian dude calls a gay guy. Hey, I work at fucking Gee's Lumber. Got some
Gee.
good wood. So yeah, this was initially reported as a terror attack like 3 fucking days ago. And turns out it wasn't. Turned out it wasn't at all. It was just some dude's car jumped the barrier and exploded. And they were like, "It's a fucking terror attack."
Why does the car explode?
I no fucking idea. It's awesome though.
Cars don't just explode.
Guys don't explode. But yeah, they reported this as a fucking terror attack for like 3 days, and then finally the cops were like, no, they jumped a barrier and they hit a wall and it exploded. It happens frequently, and they're like, oh.
Imagine the mess that was like that caused, because like someone was like, oh, terror attack, and the cops are like, oh my god, get the government, get the FBI, the army, and everything, and they go there for a car accident.
So here's the thing: Rainbow Bridge is the bridge that connects the New York and Canada border. What do you got there? What is that?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? Bourbon Case, that's good old shit. No, it's
Oh, is
Bourbon
that
Case.
2011?
No. So this is the New Year one. This is 2023's year. Every year it's like, it's the same blend, but there's always something different. But this one's got different notes this year: vanilla, cocoa, cherry, caramelized sugar, and almond. But it's just a Bourbon County. It's just a barrel aged bourbon barrel aged stout. But I did find the hookup on. I got a beer shipped around the block for me. The guy that owned it was collecting really, really good beers. Oh yeah, cheers everybody out there. So he was storing beer. He was going to open up a little set, like a little beer room in his thing where he sold exclusive beer. And he took me in the back one time and showed me it was like 10 giant pallets, like beer pallets wrapped up pretty tall, wrapped up like 4 or 5 feet tall. And this place got sold. It got sold to, I'm not sure what they are. I'm not sure if they're Turkish, whatever. So they started making it really nice.
Danny, who I work with, just said that Sabatini's, which is close to me, has a fuck ton of Bourbon County 2011s for sale right now.
2011s or the 2023s?
He said 11s, or that. I mean, I'm assuming. So if they are
they're 23s. The 23s just came in. The 2011s, those aren't for sale anywhere. Those are like impossible to find. But so this dude bought the beer distributor from him, and he also bought the collection of beer that he had. And this guy's just trying to fucking sell it, basically. And bro, he's got shit going back to 2006.
2023, he said.
Yeah, he's got beer going back to 2006. It's like really, really hard to find exclusive beer. But yeah, I bought the 2011 Bourbon Counties yesterday, and it was actually a really good price, $40 for a 4-pack. But I mean, that beer's been aging for years. Anyway, I took one, drank it yesterday, and it was fucking banger doodles. Been sitting for a long time. I think though, after a while, it doesn't really get any better, but still very, very good. But that's definitely the oldest beer I ever drank.
I ever tell you about the oldest
12-year-old beer still tastes good.
I ever tell you about the oldest whiskey I ever drank?
I've drank some whiskey with James before.
Nah, I got you beat.
Old whiskey.
I promised you that I have you beat. So this is 15 fucking years ago. This is before eBay was as heavily regulated as it was. You used to be able to buy, if it was an antique, you could buy anything. One of the things you could buy was bootlegger liquor. It had to be sealed, though, and James found 1927 or 28. I'd have to text him and ask him. 1927 or 28, medically prescribed whiskey in a bottle, and he had it for about 7 months, and then one day the cork started to crumble and fall in, and it was about, I don't know, like, it was like decent. It was like this big, little bottle. It was enough for 4 shots, and he's like, dude, this is just going to go bad. We should drink it, like, and taste it. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And we poured, it was 2 glasses, 2 3-fingerfuls. I think at the time it was 80, it's like 78 or 82-year-old whiskey. And it was, I'm not even joking, the most incredible shit I've ever tasted. And It'll never happen again, but it was phenomenal. We talk honestly, it's funny because we were just texting before. We were just talking about that, like how good it was. That was the oldest.
That was the Wild West of eBay.
Wild West, dude. Everything is better when it's the Wild West. Twitter, Facebook,
Yep.
eBay, YouTube. They fucking just
The Wild West of Guns and Ammo magazine. Bro, in
Didn't
the
you?
80s and 90s,
Yeah, you told me about that.
you were able to buy surplus ammo in like the late 80s, early 90s and stuff. And it was from like China, Russia, just any stuff they had left over from the army and stuff. But it was like pennies around. It was so cheap. And eventually, you know, that shit's gone. I don't even think you can buy ammo like that anymore. But people would stock up and buy collections of it just because it was the cheapest you're ever going to get it. But yo, that's fucking, you just buy like thousands of fucking shells from like China for like an AK or something.
So they have really cool websites you can go to now. No way that was real. That was real? You should be super proud of that.
Sure was. The bad thing was I didn't think it was that loud, but then I heard the echo coming through your ears. I was like, oh man. It was pretty bad.
Bro, that was the worst I've ever heard.
The oldest, creakiest door.
It sounded like the door to the beginning of fucking Thriller. There is a really cool website called bulkammo.com, and you could buy like 2,000 rounds of fucking 5.56 for like $100. Like, or it's not that cheap, but it's up there. The gun store near me has old Soviet leftover metal cans of of AK ammo, 7.62. It looks like a huge sardine can, and it even comes with that Steve 1989 fucking top that you have to peel the whole thing around.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna buy one just to have it.
Well, dude. So these people were saying they would test the old ammo that was, you know, at the time in the 90s. This ammo was already old. I think it was from the 70s, but they said it all shot like you'd get like one out of like 1,000 or some shit, or like one out of a few hundred that wouldn't shoot.
1928 Shenley from Scotland. I had to ask James.
Shenley.
So yeah, 1928, which is incredible because we drank that 15 years ago. So it's almost 100 years. It was like 70 years old. 70-year-old fucking whiskey's good. The most official one I ever had was 28-year Macallan. Somebody got me a bottle once for my birthday. I didn't realize that they stole it till a couple days later. They told me, and I felt bad. But 28-year Macallan is fucking banger doodle.
The best Macallan I had was a 21. James and I were in Brooklyn at Wallace's, and we went to this liquor store down the block. There was a guy doing a tasting for Macallan, and James started talking. And, you know, James is good at starting a conversation with this dude. So immediately right at the bat, he's like, "Yeah, you guys want to try it and everything?" We're like, "Sure, we'll try everything you got." So he starts us off with the 12. I want to say, I think it was 12. You know, it's good. It's good, but then he kept working it up and getting higher and higher and stuff. And then he went to the 18, and that was banging. We didn't expect him to go as far and open the 21, but he had 21 open and stuff for us. So then he gave us a 21 at the end, and it was like we kind of blew our loads in that. And then we walked to the bodega down the block and got Jamaican beef patties, and then walked to the other block and got cocoa bread to put them in. Very weird combo, but it was banging.
P. Fletch, what do you mean by that ammo was corrosive? Like corrosive to your gun, or because I actually would like to know that.
Deeply missed. Love you both.
Sorry that we went off on a tangent.
Having gained two extraordinary angels. Such a tragedy. Prayers to their family and friends. I'm sure it was a major loss to Grand Island. As I understand, they were very generous with the community involvement.
I can promise you one thing. Their loss was not a huge loss to Grand Island. It was too
Grand Island.
I hate to be a douchebag like that, but I hate when they say that in news reports.
The tragic
well, no, they were saying that they were donating turkeys and stuff like that. So that's pretty fucking cool.
While law enforcement agencies
have you ever donated a turkey, bro?
Niagara Falls
donated more than one turkey. That's a
loss. And the
damn, dude, holy fuck! Do you see that?
No.
How upset these cops are.
Investigate what led to the crash, and the Seneca Nation tell me we are cooperating with law enforcement in their investigation into the incident that occurred near the Rainbow Bridge. We have reviewed and provided information related to a vehicle that stopped at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino only for a matter of minutes shortly before the crash occurred.
Okay.
Jordan Johnson, 7 News.
Is he gonna come?
I'm gonna come. I want to play that actually.
He better not come. He better not come. Somebody threatens you not to come.
I'm coming.
Just even if I didn't want to, and now I'm coming. I didn't feel like coming, but
come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
You knew what he was doing.
Oh, hold on a second. My cat's eating my food.
Do not come.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find something. Oh, I think I found it. All right, let me wait for Sean for this. Let me see what the comments are saying. Yeah, the 28 one. I think at the time it was $1,200, and this person stole. What's up, Ori? Which sucks because I don't like that shit. But they stole this
bowl of soup out, and Tiki just likes to eat it.
Yeah, what type of soup? What are we talking?
Talking a homemade soup. It's got some carcass to it. It's got some carcass. It's got some vegetable and chicken broth in it.
Never had
Some carrots, some celery.
I always wanted to have the Parks and Rec shit, like just to try it to see if it's really that good. Lagavulin. I've never had Lagavulin whiskey.
No.
Semper Reloaded on Twitter sent me a picture of a whiskey he had called Bratton's, and it comes in a net. And I was like, oh, that's got to be fancy. And I went to the liquor store to find it. And it's $180 per bottle.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I even asked him, I was like, dude, what do you do with that? He's like, oh, I'm saving it till when the world ends. And I was like, holy fuck.
I got a banger right now that I haven't opened. I got it months ago, but I just had no reason to open. It's Booker's. That was a expensive one.
Booker's,
that's a really, yeah, that one's up there.
A Japanese one, right?
$180 for the bottle, but that's
You
why I haven't opened
Japanese
it.
one, right? The Suntory.
Yeah, no, it's that one was Yamazaki.
Yamazaki, they're both good.
Yeah, Yamazaki was definitely my favorite. I had the Macallan 12, which was good. I had the Oban Distillers Edition, which was not that great.
I found this. This is for you, dude.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
When you open your heart to patriotism, there is no room for prejudice.
It's so old, but it's so good.
Wow, Turkey 101. One of the better whiskeys I had recently. It was either Swedish, no, Icelandic, or Scottish or something. It was in a green bottle, which is not an attractive bottle for. It's not an attractive bottle for a brown liquor because it tends to get that nasty brown and green look terrible. But anyway, somebody asked me if I wanted some, and I was like, "Oh, sure, I'll try some." Fucking bang, and it was amazing. I gotta remember the name of it. It was my brother-in-law that had it. It's fucking slam.
You're not a big whiskey drinker, I've noticed. You like beer more.
Much more.
Which is the opposite of me because I could sit there and I love a good whiskey.
Well, the thing is with whiskey, it's like you gotta slow yourself down. A lot of times I'll get whiskey, I'll get the good stuff, and maybe I'll put it on the rocks. But like if you gotta sip that stuff. It's not worth spending a bunch of money on a whiskey and then drinking it quick. But then I still like a good quality whiskey. But then I found Weller's, which is like $70 a bottle.
T.W. Samuels in his mouth. I don't know what that is, but
T.W. Samuels. That's very, very familiar. Tiddlywink Samuels. Is that what it is?
Tiddlywinks.
But yeah, Weller was like a good, like middle range price range, but still very good. But that one I'll take, and I'll add like a cube of ice and a little bit of like filtered cold water just to water it down so you still get the flavor. But because like I'm not trying to go crazy on whiskey. Whiskey's dangerous stuff.
Well, I like to have it when I play video games, so
I like it every now and then.
I like it a lot.
I like to eat them every now and then.
I like to eat them, the mushrooms, you know.
I like to eat them.
Of
trying to find out what happened.
I love a dark stout beer. I'm
literally-
usually a big IPA person. Like for my regular beers, like if I'm gonna drink on the weekend, have a few beers, it's gonna be an IPA. But I do like a dark stout beer, especially like a barrel aged beer, like a bourbon barrel aged beer. That's just right up my alley. There's so many different flavors in there. But yeah, stouts, porters, yeah. But IPAs all day.
Sorry, I was just checking a message I got. I got to stop doing that because
Two on your side's Rob Hackford has more details.
The Rasputin beer.
Mary
I
Ellis,
definitely
Niagara
had that
Falls
one.
Police Chief John
I've had
Fausto
the
tells me that
Rasputin
they've
at
had teams from 3D
Bar
mapping this site on this crash, as well as compiling
I think we
other
had it together
evidence,
there.
video especially
that
of the
makes sense.
scene as they
I
begin
asked, I told
looking
you, I
for
was like, "Yeah, you got
answers.
to try this." That, and
If
then
you haven't had
the-
the Bourbon County stout, though, I definitely recommend a bottle of it. That is
you and
some
I had
incredible
you and I
stuff.
had that one. Was it last year we had the Bourbon County?
The 30th anniversary.
I had really bad, and I didn't know at the time, pneumonia. And I called Sean on Christmas Eve, and I was like, "Hey, look what I got." And he's like, "Oh, we should drink this on the, and we'll sit there and talk about it and have like a drink together." So we're on FaceTime, and we're drinking it. I didn't know I had pneumonia at the time, and I drank the whole thing, and I'm like dying. And then I was like, we get off the phone, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, "There's still whiskey in the closet. I might as well get that too." I woke up the next morning, and I was probably the closest I've ever been to fucking death. I was coughing blood up, and I was like, "I gotta go to the hospital." But
Yeah, that
we
was
had
the
Bourbon County.
one you
That was
had. Yeah, that was it. So that last year was the 30th anniversary, but you had what we had was the one that came in the box. That one was made with I think it was like Booker's, a couple other ones, Basil Hayden's. They were made with a bunch of really good whiskeys. That's what, and they were all blended together. So it said it was like 60% this one, 30% this one. But yeah, that was the. And who got that for you? That was
So my father-in-law,
yeah,
for me, and how much was it? It was like $50-$60 for that one bottle of beer.
no, I think it's like $30, but it's one bottle of beer for $30.
Yeah, he literally comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, I got you this," and I was like,
And it was
"Oh, no,
funny because I just got done getting it and I was super hyped on it. You're like, yo, he got me this bottle of beer, and I was like, what do you get? You showed it to me. I was like, oh, I was like, we got to drink that. We got to drink that together. That's a banger right there. What up,
Dude, that was
Joey?
so funny because I can still remember how it tastes, but I can still remember how hard it was to breathe. You know what I sounded like? I sounded like Dennis in the episode of Always Sunny when he's sick in the bed. I was like,
And he sings.
"Are you
Still has
talking
his
to the
voice.
girl again?" Yeah, that was great though. I almost went to the hospital.
Bourbon counties. I usually go nuts with those bourbon counties, but this year I just bought the 2023 and then the 2011s because you just don't really get the chance to get those.
It was like what I was saying was when I went to the hospital, the lady's like, "Do you know what you have?" And I was like, "Pneumonia." And she's like, "How do you know?" And I was like, "I've never had it and I can't breathe." And the lady's like, "Oh yeah, oh no, you would have died in like 2 days had you not come here." And I sat there and I was like, in front of the doctor, I was like, "Fuck, I shouldn't have come here then." And she was like, "Don't say that." I'm trying to be funny, you asshole.
She adds to your file.
Yeah, she probably did. I probably can't own any more guns now.
Quite a long time.
We now know the tragic crash near the Rainbow Bridge
We
took the
now
lives
know-
of two Grand Island
Kermit
neighbors.
the Frog.
But in the moment, even Niagara Falls police say they didn't know what had happened when they arrived.
Which was basically chaos.
Niagara Falls Police Chief John Fausto.
That was
said
it?
that
Is this like the
chaos
Rainbow
and
Bridge they
scenes
refer
about this
to when
was not
animals cross?
terrorism, but tragedy. Along with the help
Yeah.
of the Niagara Falls
Or is it the Rainbow Bridge in Thor?
He pledged that no stone will be left unturned as part of their investigation.
Everything, every angle, everything will be considered, will be investigated thoroughly.
Since Wednesday, investigators have mapped the entire crash scene using 3D scanning technology. The chief confirmed the vehicle involved was a 2022 Bentley Flying Spur and cautioned anyone about speculation, as they, as a department, have the Villani family in their thoughts.
Our hearts go out to them.
Oh, they have a really nice car. They make mad money.
We're keeping them in our prayers.
Fausto
They
said he is
made mad
confident in his crash investigation team, which will be looking to answer what caused this crash. I was told this afternoon that the Niagara County Coroner's Office has transferred Kurt and Monica Villani to the Erie County Medical Examiner's Office, which will be handling the medical investigation side of this crash as well. Reporting in Niagara Falls, Rob Hackford on your side, Channel 2 News.
Well, there you go.
Well, there you go. There it is. That's what they're talking about.
And that's
I want to
the
get
end of
into this.
that chapter.
This is really fucking crazy shit. Over the week, there was a stabbing at a school in Ireland where a migrant stabbed children. And the people of Ireland said, no fucking way.
Prime Minister tonight condemning riots.
Now
in
they're calling,
Dublin.
by the way, it's really
Dozens of
fucked up.
people
They're
arrested.
calling all the people who are in the riot or all the people who protested or rioted, whatever you want to, it's a riot. It doesn't matter. They're calling them far-right dissenters, not angry parents, nothing else.
With those riots erupting after the stabbing of 5 people, including 3 children yesterday. Police blaming far-right agitators for the violence in a crowd that grew to
It's
roughly
fucking
300
bullshit they're
people. You
doing
can
that.
see some of this here. The riots right in the city center, totally chaotic here. Burned out buses, trains, looted stores. Sadia Chowdhury from our partners at Sky News is in Dublin.
It is very nervy here in the city tonight, as it has been throughout the day. We're on the street where some of that violence took place. Behind me is the school where that first attack took place, and of course there was then that street violence that ensued in the aftermath. And there is this real feeling that anything can happen at any time. And I think that is, there's a sense that when a bunch of young lads walk past, people tend to get a bit nervous. But we have to remind ourselves it is just a Friday night. People are out and about. Some people have been drinking. It is perhaps typical behavior, but I think in the context of what happened yesterday, a lot of people see what happened yesterday as having come out of nowhere. And so
it's fucked up. They're blaming everything else, but they're not addressing the fact that 3 children were stabbed.
No, they're even saying it was Friday night and people were drinking. Like, oh yeah, I drink. I tend to get stabby. They're right.
I always do. No, but it's just like this is what we're going with. This is the best we could do. It's crazy because it's taken so long for some of the Irish to wake up, and they won't wake up. I mean, Ireland's gone. If you look at it, the demographics are completely changed. It's over for them. But the fact that some of the people are starting to really get pissed, like they burnt down the Dublin Ritz-Carlton. So the Ritz-Carlton in Dublin, that big hotel, is a migrant center. They set fire to the bottom floor to burn the whole thing going up because they've had enough. And people are like, "Oh, these people are just dangerous."
Yeah, so you want to get things done, get things done. Can't wait on politicians,
they don't know if tonight is safe. There isn't that sort of
Well, unfortunately, the leader of Ireland and the mayor of Dublin is all Soros planted. So
one now, a Garda vehicle which has its blue lights on, and we've had them pass through.
I'm in the same.
Taoiseach has insisted that it is.
And I am in the same boat as you. I get really upset when I look at that shit because my dad's side all comes from County Cork. We still have family there and stuff like that. It's just like I talk to the one dude. I have one cousin I talk to on the phone every now and then. His name is Sean, which is funny. And he's like, "Oh yeah, dude." I'm like, "Dude, I love your BLM shit." I'm like buying stuff like that. And I was like, "Oh, what happened to you guys?" Do you understand? My great grandparents were in the Provies. That's why we're here. That's why our family is here, because we got in a lot of trouble in Ireland. We blew up a lot of police stations, and we're here now. And it's like, and then you wait, what, 80 years, and it's just like, yeah, I'm totally into American politics. And it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? It fucking sucks, Dan. It really fucking sucks, because I always had that when I was growing up, that mentality, Ireland for the Irish, and it's just like, nah, that won't happen ever again.
Safe. He's urged people to come into the city. Remember, it is a Black Friday today, so it should have been a lot busier than it is. But many of the shops are closed. Some have boarded up their windows, whether that's from the damage or in anticipation, perhaps, that there could be another night of unrest. But he has called on people to come into the city, insisting it is safe, saying that the violence that took place last night took part in a very small part of Dublin and that it was controlled very quickly. Many people, of course, disagree with him. But this isn't a typical Friday night. This, I'm told, is a night when Irish families typically watch this television program at 9 p.m.
Right,
they turn on Christmas lights
boys
together.
had the
It's meant to be a very festive time.
What's this chat shit going on?
But it has become a very somber mood.
There's a dude in Discord servers, Evil Ed, and he recently picked up smoking meth and told everybody to kill themselves. So everybody was just like, fuck this dude, and they got rid of him.
while that 5-year-old child remains in hospital in a critical
Yeah.
condition tonight. A vigil taking place for her and other victims of
Sounds like he got
yesterday's
shitty
attack,
witty.
and a support service has been set up to
I met
help
him
anyone
once, and
affected.
he told me, he was like,
Thanks
"You're
for
balding."
watching. Stay updated about
What do you
breaking
say?
news and top.
I met him once on Discord. We were in a video chat. He's like, "You slick your hair back because you're balding," and I was like, "No, I'm not."
The fuck is
He's
wrong
like,
with
"Yeah,
him?
he was like, "Yeah, you are." And I put my head down like this, and I was like, "No," I was like, "My hair is long. I haven't gotten it cut. I slick it back because I don't like hair on my face." And he's like, "Fuck you, you fucking fruit bag." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I'm leaving. I don't know this guy," and I just left. I was like, whatever."
Oh, I wish I would have tore into him.
Oh,
Yeah,
Joey,
that's my favorite. That's my forte.
Oh, he only told me to kill myself. Yeah, he got mad at Chewy, who we love, because he got really drunk, came into the server and was talking over everybody. So Chewy muted him so that everybody else can talk, and then he went back into the server and was just like, "I hope Chewy hangs herself." And it was like, dude, what are you what are you doing? Holy fuck. This was the other thing I wanted to show you. This is live, or this was live from Ireland.
Damn.
You much consider yourself lucky.
I would hit my job and be like, yo, I can't come. I'm like, why? I'm like, the train's on fire. They'd be like, get an Uber.
Yeah. Yes, there is a rumble. Put it in the chat if you want. Oh,
I don't see how that helps. Yeah, I don't see how that helps either.
Man. It doesn't help. It's really sad because it just makes them look like the bad guys, and the news has done a fantastic job of spinning it around on them. I understand their anger. I really do. But now they're just going to be viewed as the bad dudes, and that's it. And this will be swept under the rug. This is going to be quiet within the next week. Nobody's going to talk about this. It sucks.
Somebody's asking if there's a rumble for this.
I did. I put the link in the chat.
How big is the link? Sausage link?
Fucking
Breakfast
sausage.
link?
Sausage. I got one more.
900 dedicated lawyers. They're committed to securing your right for every case. Is it for the
Okay, no, I get that, but it was continuous from when I started following you, kind of
Thank
when
you,
I went
Yeti.
to the crossings all the way back here. We were going from Frog Line to Center Line the whole time. Is there insurance on the vehicle?
I don't know. It's my daughter's vehicle. I was taking my friends out tonight just to show them a good time. And
do you two have IDs as well?
That guy sounds strong.
Okay, do you mind if I get your IDs? I just like to identify everybody I'm with.
I'll give you go along with the officer, man. Because the less you don't do, the more he can do with us.
No, I just like to, check to see if anybody's got warrants or see
Oh,
if
no,
they have
I don't
any
have
special
no warrants.
conditions. That's why I like to identify
I'm just
people.
trying to show my friends a good time because, I haven't seen them in like 2 years.
Okay, that's fair. And then, ma'am.
Looks like he's fucked up.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. All right, Matthew, could you do me a favor and shut off the vehicle? Perfect, thank you. And then I'll have you step out, actually. Just watch your arm on the seatbelt so you don't get caught up. Lights bothering you anymore?
Yeah, that one right there is.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to keep that one on since you have two people in the car, right? For my safety, I want to be able to, if I see what I'm doing.
All
Right?
right.
Another safety thing, do you mind keeping your hands out of your pockets?
I have a bad problem with putting my hands in my pocket.
All right. If you want to keep your hands in your pockets, can I pat you down and make sure you don't have any?
Kind of cool, actually.
I just want to make sure you don't have a knife. Gun,
Oh,
or
man,
anything.
I ain't trying to do none of that.
No, I get it. The reason I had you get out of the vehicle is because I believe you've had some alcohol tonight.
Keep
Okay.
trying to-
Oh, I did have a beer.
I don't have my
I'm
glasses
not
on.
gonna lie to you,
I'm
officer.
fine.
No, I get that. Is it just the one beer?
Yes, that's all I had.
I don't know you very well. I just met you. And the things I'm seeing, it's consistent with somebody that's had a little more than one beer. So I'm being upfront and honest with you.
That's all I had was
Okay.
one beer.
Fine.
'Cause we had something to eat, and that was it.
I'm being upfront and honest
Beer,
with you.
that's what
So
you
I
said.
want you to be upfront and honest with me.
And I will be.
Okay.
I will be, officer.
Because I can smell some alcohol on you. Your driving behavior is a little, it's not great. But on a scale of 1 to 10, 1's sober, 10 is extremely impaired.
I will say 3 right about now.
3. So you're feeling a little the effects of alcohol.
I don't know which one I'm feeling.
But you are feeling something.
Don't talk.
I'm not
Why
going
do these people fucking talk, man?
I appreciate that. I respect your
I'm just
honesty.
trying to show my friends.
No, I get that. But I'm also trying to do my job, right? And make sure that you're being safe. That you
Saying
don't, and nobody else.
I'm trying to show my friends a good time is just another way to say, yo, we're getting fucked up, man. But we're just trying to have fun, bro. Like that's not helping the situation.
But do you think you should be?
Should be, probably not.
Okay.
He's just washed up because somebody took his soul in a music contract.
Oh, but a lot of people.
Okay. That's a little different answer than what you
But a
originally
lot of
gave
people
me,
don't know
okay?
this is actually
Are you willing to do
calling
a
for them,
standardized
man.
field sobriety test for me to make sure you're safe to drive?
Oh, yes.
And I can't focus on you and them at the same time.
Come on, man. Well, all you got to do is focus on me because those two have nothing to do with this.
Right, but I want to make sure that.
Also, I would like to propose live on the air that one day
To me?
we do
it to me.
Yeah. One day we do a live episode where we just start watching the Steven Seagal movies and making fun of it. Because Under Siege is great.
Yeah. Under Siege
But
is a
then
banger.
Then you get all the way to American Sniper Special Ops and you just laugh. Because it's a 300-pound man with body armor on who's 70 years old being like, I'm a 32-year-old special ops agent. It's literally how he talks through the movie, and I would love to just pick that apart. We'd have to do it on Rumble, because if we did it on YouTube, we'd be gone.
Okay, I get to go home at the end of my shift, right?
Look.
And I don't know those two.
I don't even know why you stopped me because
I just told you crossed the center line.
what is the center line? That right there.
Yeah, the yellow line. You were weaving from this center line to the edge of the road. So that's. I want to stop and make sure that you were doing okay, right?
All right, officer. Whoever.
Yeah, yes, sir.
They're funny in the chat.
Had a good time there. Yeah, you just ruined it.
I'm not trying to ruin it.
You just ruined it.
No, I get it. But I gotta do my job,
ruined
man.
it. You know.
Just so I know, have you ever been charged or cited with OWI?
Oh yes.
You have.
Yes.
Okay, once, twice, multiple times.
Just if you charge me today, this would be my 8th one.
This dude's drunk as shit.
Do you have
Like,
any restrictions on your license?
dude's
Like a
awesome.
0.02 restriction?
I love this dude.
You do?
Yeah.
All right, because those are things I need to know.
Okay.
Before.
I ain't gonna lie to you, officer.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I get it. Do you mind if I remove your hat for this test? No, don't do that. All right.
While completing the standardized field sobriety test, the deputy overheard the female passenger saying how screwed Matthew is right now.
We'll fly through
What a
this, okay?
stupid fucking cunt.
So
Don't worry about them. It's me and you.
I know, but also somebody yelling isn't really inviting to my safety, right?
Okay.
Follow my finger using your eyes
dude's
and your
awesome.
eyes only, keeping your head still. No, follow by. Yep. Is there any way to keep your eyes open a little bit more than that? Just like that. Keep following.
Well, I'm following them, but I already know which way you gonna go.
This
You
dude
going a
is
little higher?
super cool.
No, that's as high as I can go, okay? All right, that's it for that test, okay? 2 occupants in the vehicle, rear female, failed to identify, but sounds like it doesn't matter anyway.
You can stay in the car.
I actually I have to use the bathroom.
Yeah, you're not going to do that right now.
Oh,
Right?
okay, well. All right then.
That's a big no-no on a traffic stop. That's why I stopped doing what I was doing. So when I tell you to begin, you are going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps down that line, 3 all the way up till 9. Do you get turned around back on that line? Do you understand all those instructions?
Yes.
Okay. You may begin.
3, 4, 5, 6.
He's so fucked.
You good?
Suddenly, Matthew opted to speak with an attorney and refused any additional tests.
Smart.
After learning he would then be placed under arrest, he argued and resisted, placing his arms behind his back.
Oh, from this moment on, officer,
Yep.
I like to talk to my attorney.
Okay, sounds good. So you don't want to do the alphabet test?
From this moment on, I like to talk to my attorney.
Okay.
What a
I'm just
smart
going to ask one
fucking
more thing.
dude.
Are
He's
you willing to
such a
provide a
good
blood
dude.
sample
Smart.
for a preliminary
Good for
blood
him.
Like
test?
I said, I like to talk to my attorney.
I don't like drunk driving, but
Okay, so at this
Smart.
time, I'm going to be
Whatever.
placing you under arrest for operating while under the influence. So turn around, put your arms behind your back.
Why are you arresting me?
For operating while under the influence.
Am I under the influence?
From what I've seen, yes. Whether it be alcohol.
Why?
Sir, turn around, put your arms behind
Why
your back.
are you arresting
Don't make
me?
this any harder. I just told
No,
you.
I'm asking you. The only
You're
reason
under
why
arrest
you're
for
doing
operating
this,
while under
Why are
the
you
influence.
arresting? Because he's drunk as fuck,
Turn
bro.
around now.
ask for an attorney.
No, give
dude,
me
he
your
is
arms,
drunk.
otherwise you're nope.
But he's also really smart, being like, nah, I just want my attorney.
Well, no, he should have said that from the beginning.
No.
That's the first thing he should have said. Yeah, Elysium is fucking agreeing with
Stop
you right away.
resisting. No, get us a second. Get your hands out of your pockets.
Get your
Get
hand
us
off
a
your dick.
second. He's biting.
Jack it off. I'm horny.
Stop resisting then. Put your freaking hands behind your back.
Let me tell you something.
Why are women not?
Stop. You're about to go to the ground. Stop.
Get off.
What? You know what? What? Throw me on the ground. Throw me on the ground.
Get him on the ground.
And when you throw me on the ground,
car.
just stop by. Drop it. Implant.
If you don't stop, you're gonna get tased.
Well, tase me, bitch.
Finally, he was decentralized by utilizing the Earth's gravitational pull to disrupt equilibrium.
Throw me on the
What a good way to say it.
You just up my fucking dick implant.
What? His dick implant? What?
One more comment.
That's what it sounded like. He said, you just fucked up my dick implant.
Well, tase me, bitch.
Finally,
No,
he was
tase me,
decentralized by utilizing the Earth's gravitational pull to disrupt equilibrium.
Throw me on the ground. Go. You just up my fucking dick implant.
Yep.
Number two. That fucking one more comment.
Put your arm behind your back.
You.
Put your arm behind your back. Let go.
I'm gonna love seeing you, son, little bitch.
Stop resisting then.
I am.
Matthew then made an attempt to bite one of the deputies.
Put your hand.
Hell no!
You're just trying to bite me? Do it now.
I'm gonna love suing you, mother.
Do it now. I don't
Get your hand out from behind your back.
I'm gonna love suing you, mother. I really am. I really am gonna love suing the out of you.
Or you think you'll be
I like that. You're gonna sue them even though you're the one getting arrested because you're resisting and you're drunk driving. Like, where's the loss? You probably will waste more money on lawyers.
Hey, bring this foot up.
Do you have any injuries?
Yes or no? Do you need an ambulance? Yes, I do. Okay.
I need you to roll over so we can get you
I'm not
up.
going to do it. Okay. We got to get you in that car, all right? No, you're not moving me. No.
Really does.
Come on, stop. You're not moving me. No fucking. Stay in the
Get in
car.
the car. Get in the car.
No, you're not moving me.
Get in the
Fire
car.
You're not fucking moving me.
Stop being a child.
Kiss your child. All right,
All
let's
right,
just
this
wait
is-
for shit. That's right. Leave me here. Only reason why you got mad because I told you I wanted to turn. Absolutely not. Yeah, I told you what was gonna happen.
The closest unit is at. He's refusing to get off the ground.
No, I ain't refusing. You literally told us you're not gonna get off the ground.
No, I ain't
When
refusing.
I get to the hospital and they tell you you f***ed up my implant,
Oh my god.
I told them to slow it
Fucked
down.
up
Not
my
that
dick
long. Can I
implant?
have both of your names and your badge numbers?
It'll all be in the report.
I'm Deputy Weber, badge number 18.
You guys need to stop opening the doors and doing whatever you're doing. You can.
I just want to smoke.
Are the keys in the ignition?
Adam, shut up.
Nobody's talking.
Just leave the door crack, okay? Don't be getting out and doing all that stuff.
The state said that they're not coming.
They're coming. Apparently, back it down means don't come at all.
But for real, man, do you have any injuries that we need to know about? I'm not talking to you no more until I have an attorney. Okay. Don't try to kiss my ass and trying to be my friend. No, it's just my job, man. I'm not trying to kiss your butt at all. All right, now we're going to put you in the back of my squad car, okay? No, you're not. Yes, we are. I'm not moving this ground. We're putting you in the squad car, okay? I'm not moving this ground. Matthew, we are putting you in that car, okay?
Hurry up. He doesn't want to get up, so we're going to assist him into his squad car.
Sounds good. I'm on an attorney. Oh, now you can my shirt.
When placed into the squad car, he tensed his body and pushed against the deputies.
Watch your
Stay in. You dumb. Get your feet in the car.
pull him.
Wait, go over there and get.
Yeah. Watch out.
Grab him.
Oh,
God, everybody's stuck in this situation.
you good?
My
You
hand's
kick you?
bleeding. He did.
Okay.
He tried to bite my hand too. We should have just tased him.
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice.
We should just say
I heard 22 and I slowed it down that you're 95.
Yeah,
He's
but
kicking hard.
there's bars. Yeah. Alrighty.
Sorry.
I'm guessing you both have been drinking as well?
Sorry, we're not trying to be.
No, I get it. But
Ooh,
on a traffic stop, you guys gotta keep this door closed. Especially when stuff like that going on, we don't know what you're about to do, right?
We're not.
No, I get that, but you know,
That's priorities.
yeah.
That's not one of them.
It was just making me nervous.
I did hear one of you guys say, and pardon my French, but oh, he's while I was back there doing field sobriety tests. So I would just like you to be honest, because I heard more than what
I'm not really sure what he drank. I wasn't watching him.
You guys want the door open or just the window?
Yeah, window's fine. He's kicking that one.
That's all right.
Hey.
Man, you.
Yeah? You wanted an ambulance, right?
They just up my implant, man.
Okay. Are you bleeding?
I don't know.
Does it feel wet?
A
You
big
mean
dick
what it feels?
implant.
Man, don't bust my balls, all right?
Kiss my.
I'm with the ambulance, all right? You called me because you want to be checked out. I'm asking you a question. Can you please just work with me?
It's probably just best if we bring him in.
He was then transported to a hospital for a legal blood draw.
We're here. Hey, we're gonna get you out. Okay,
Heard
Matthew,
you.
we're at the hospital.
0.12.
Matthew, come on. Matthew, can we get you out here? Sit in a chair.
Yeah, I told his that. He threw me down to the.
Do you want to be seen by hospital staff or no?
Take me where the you gonna take me at? Do what you gonna do.
We're going inside regardless.
Hey, you gotta move your knees so I can shut this door.
I can't move my knees. I'm in pain.
Would you like to have that checked out? You just gotta move your knees, man. You wanna handle that so I can work on paperwork? Okay. As long as you're gonna comply, I still have to be here.
I don't want you doing nothing. Step away. You gotta promise me two things. Keep dick and shit from me. Handcuffs on the two.
Do you want me to loosen them? I can loosen them.
I don't want you touching me at all.
Fair enough.
After the blood draw, Matthew continued to be an ass and resisted getting back into the squad car.
I gotta get down. Can I pee? Just all I need to do is pee. I gotta pee. Man.
All right, Matthew, I know you don't like me, but I want to help you. I really do. But he's got to get going. We can get you a urinal, and you can pee right here in the urinal. I'm going to help you stand up, and I'm going to put cuffs in front of you, okay? Face towards the door. I'm going to put the cuffs in front of you so you can pee yourself, right? Does that sound fair?
Why? You don't want to touch my dick. You arrested me. You threw me down to the ground. What else the fuck you don't want to do?
Lean forward.
No, don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
How are you going to pee then? If he will let me put his cuffs in front of him, we can pee. But if he's not, then we're just going to go because we've been waiting.
What did I just say? I said if he did that, I will piss in the cup, right?
The same age. Can I give you some advice?
Yeah.
Gotta start acting right, man. You get to jail, you can't be acting like this.
Man, I don't give a fuck about jail.
Okay. Well, good luck.
All right, so what I want you to do is face
Thanks
the
for
door.
shit.
So
I
I can
cannot
take...
face that door because my back is hurting me, man. What part of life you don't understand?
So how am I supposed to get your cuffs off you then?
You figure it out. I just want to piss. That's all.
And I just want to help you pee, man. Okay, now you're going to urinate. Okay, before you get in the car, we haven't searched after. Figure what we got you up in here.
I got a knife stuck up my ass.
That's not good.
Might use it on you.
Are you threatening law enforcement? It's going to be a little bit more comfortable in the squad car now that your hands are up front, okay? So let's get you in there.
Can I have my wallet back?
No, that's coming with you to the jail.
No, I want my wallet back in my personal.
Not happening.
Well, guess what?
Imagine arguing with
me in this car. Or you gonna give me my wallet?
Your wallet is going inside of your hat and going to the jail.
What my wallet gonna do is go back where you took it from.
Yep, it's search incident to arrest, and I absolutely have that right.
Man, I don't give a fuck about another
You will
charge.
later. You will later when you sober up. Don't give me.
Can
This guy's
you
such
put
a
my
loser.
wallet
Well,
back where you took it
No,
from?
you're arguing over
You're
something
giving
that
him
doesn't
so
matter
many
right now.
fucking
You're
outs, too.
taking
Dude,
up his
stop.
time
Like,
and my time when there's
don't
stuff
want to
going
give you
on,
another charge.
not only in
Like,
this
don't
hospital,
want
but
to.
outside.
You with my time now.
If
Put
you-
my wallet back where the you got it
No.
from. So what we got right now, it's called the Mexican standoff.
Okay. Please sit down, otherwise it's just another charge.
Put my back where you got it from, and I'll get in the car.
No.
Okay, well, we got a Mexican standoff.
All right.
Oh, I just love the bruises.
God, you're acting like a child. Your back don't hurt now, does it?
It hurts a whole lot.
Stop.
Like you.
Hey, Steve.
Matthew.
Watch your head. She's going to open the door. Watch your head. She's going to open the door. Okay. Watch your head, man.
All right, here we go. We're going to get you out of the squad. Can I help out a little bit here? All right, let's go, man. Yeah, you need to walk.
No, you handle me, bro.
Yeah, I got to get you out of the car. Let's go.
Handle me with respect.
Hold on to your arm.
He's just assisting you so you can walk. Okay, sir?
Handle me with respect.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. We really. So you're saying that you have a weapon in your anal cavity? I'm being serious. I need a serious answer.
It's up to you to find out.
It's just me, Joey. I'm talking away from the mic like usual because I hate having direction.
Matthew earned himself felony counts of OWI, 7th offense, battery threat to an officer, bail jumping ×2, misdemeanor counts of resisting obstructing an officer, failure to install ignition interlock device, and bail jumping. About every charge was a repeater. He also received over $500 worth of traffic citations. A records check was conducted, which revealed Matthew had a suspended driver's license, 1 open misdemeanor case, and 2 open felony cases. Furthermore, he had an extensive criminal history and has been causing problems since 1991. Lastly, his cash bond was set at $7,500.
That's it.
Head over to codebluecam.com and check out our great selection of quality made
Why would I want to wear your clothes?
Yeah, I know.
The videos are cool, but like I'm not that loser. Come on.
No. We're gonna get out of here though.
Yeah.
Especially. Everybody have a good night. Thank you for joining us tonight. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not too sure. I don't know if my mic is still fucked because people are saying it's fucked.
I think it just sounds fucked up whenever you're playing the videos.
That makes sense. All right. You guys have a safe night. Hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Discord, whatever you want to, if you have my Discord. Have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow. Sorry for the abrupt ending. I have to fucking piss.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.